Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lainey. Thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to be doing a project pan update for my rolling 2022 project pan. So if you're interested in seeing that, then just keep on watching. Before we get into that though, if you're new here, please remember to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video from me. Alright you guys, so you probably know if you watch my deck of panning video or just noticed that I was MIA for a little bit. But this is a 2-month update to this project. So I didn't do one last month, but this is 2 months worth of usage. I've got a lot of good usage, some things rolling out, some things I've decided to roll out even though I haven't met the goal. I will say over the last like month and a half, I had a lot of non-makeup days, a lot more than usual. Usually it's only maybe once a month, maybe twice. This time it was a lot more, maybe like a week and a half worth of days where I wasn't wearing makeup. So that'll be reflected in my numbers, but then other ones are really great number-wise. So let's stop blabbering on and let's get into the update. So first up, as always, I update on my Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer, and really since like February or March, I have not been able to make lines, and I still can't, but I use it the majority of the time I wear my makeup. So I just there's an air pocket. Like one day it's gonna be like empty. I can't get the air bubble out. It's still like going there, but I use it like at least 20 times a month. In fact, in the last 2 months I used it 24, so you can see kind of where my non-makeup days affected this. And I think there was a period of time where I just wasn't reaching for it, but I used this 24 times in the last 2 months, and I like using it. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully I can have it done by the end of the year. I have no idea how much is left because there's got to be an air bubble in here. But yeah, work on it. Just nothing else to say. I mean, it's a mattifying primer. It's not like the most exciting thing in the world. So next up, I have my Flower Beauty color corrector, and as you can see, I have hit pan. This was also a spoiler in my everything I hit pan on video, my last video. But I hit pan on it and I used it 21 times, so really happy with that. I did stop using it for a little bit. I was having this issue where like under my eyes, like my under eye lines, my like wrinkles, whatever you want to call them, were like, I felt like they were like dry inside the line. It was really weird. I can't really fully explain how it felt, so I basically stopped using anything under my eyes. So I stopped using all my concealers and this. I started reintroducing the concealer I had been using. This one I have not yet reintroduced under my eyes. I'm just giving it like a week with that concealer to see if that was the problem or if it was just like random dry skin. I don't know. But I will, once I feel like I'm in the clear with that concealer, I will roll this back in to my routine, and hopefully this was not causing it. If it was, I'm gonna declutter it. My hands are like super dry, so I'm sorry if you see like dry skin. It's like weirdly like flaky, I don't know. Anyway, next up we have a very exciting empty, and that is my Fenty Beauty powder. It feels like I finished this forever ago because I only had one more use in this after my last update. I had no idea. I thought I would have more, and there's still a little bit of powder in there, but I can't get it to come out. So yeah, this was my progress on the powder. It was mostly full, but this is a mini. So it wasn't like a full-size powder, but I'm really happy with the progress I was able to make on this and finishing it. It's my favorite powder I've ever used. Once I finish the other loose powders in my collection, I will repurchase this probably, unless there's another one that comes out that intrigues me to try. But I'm not like I don't need a ton of loose powder, so I have 2 in my collection. Once I finish those 2, which will probably be through next year at the very least, if not into 2023, I will probably go and repurchase this because it's really nice. I like it that much that I would wait and repurchase it once I have powders out of my collection. Next up, I have my e.l.f. bronzer, and this I've used 22 times, and this is what it's looking like. I know in my last update I mentioned potentially repressing this, and I have not. I've just been lazy, but I have made good progress on this, and I'm feeling confident that I can finish this year, especially if I repress it, because I know it'll change the formula. So I'm feeling optimistic that I can finish this by the end of the year, and I'm still enjoying it. I'm wearing it today. Just a really nice bronzer and really happy with it. I'm sorry if the lighting's changed. It looks like it's about to storm. I was using natural lighting. Haven't pulled out my ring light yet, so just sorry about the lighting. It's a work in progress here. Next, I've got my Nabla Ozone. This is the only thing in the project that, I'm just gonna tuck my hair behind my ear, because I keep touching it. This is the only thing in the project that I want to pan on, and I have used this 16 times, and I feel like we've hit a wall. I just want to expose the waffle pan. I'm working on this area over here. Yeah. I feel like I've hit a wall. I keep using it. I would like to expose the waffle pan hopefully soon. I'm still enjoying it. I am wearing it today as well. Great highlight, one of my favorite formulas. Currently on sale at Ulta. The skin glazing and bronzing line is on sale at Ulta right now, I think for like a 4th of July sale. So check them out if you would like to pick some up, because I love the blush, I love the highlight, I love the bronzer. They're fantastic. So anyway, this, yeah, I've used it. It's a work in progress. Next we have an empty, not an actual empty, but I'm gonna count it towards my empties because I put a lot of work into it, and it is my NARS eyeliner. And this was getting to the point where it was very hard to take the lid off, and when I opened it, like the suction flew, the little, I mean I put it back, but it flew the actual pencil onto the floor. So I will show you, this is how much I had left. I mean, there was actually a lot, oh my god. There was actually a lot left in there, but I don't want to put this on my eyes, so I'm not. And I'm counting it as empty because I put a lot of work into this eyeliner last year and this year. Now I have pencil all over my fingers. But I used this 12 times in the last 2 months, and then if you just want to see, I did mark it on this piece of paper, and so I used a lot of it. So I'm really happy with the progress I made. I wish I could have used it all, but I just don't want to put this on my eyes. So yeah, it's empty, and I'm really happy about it. I wish I could have finished it actually, but I'm counting it as an empty. And then I have 2 products that I've decided to roll out because I'm just not enjoying panning them. I don't want to pan them, so I'm going to roll them out. I'm not actually replacing them with anything at the moment, but I'm going to be rolling them out. So it is my lip liner and my lippy primer from ColourPop. So the lip liner I used 4 times in the last month. This is what it looks like, and I like using lip liner, but I have several, and I feel like I'm pressuring myself just to use this one while my other ones just sit there neglected. So I'm rolling this out because I don't want to use it anymore. I mean, I do, but when I want to. So this is my tracker for the lip liner, so that is the amount of progress I made. I mean, I used a lot of it, so I'm really happy about that. And yeah, I used it 4 times over the last 2 months. I think that's a sign that it's just time to roll it out. And same goes for my lippy primer. I used this 5 times, and as you can see, this is my progress. It had significantly less progress than the other items just because it was very, very thin, and you didn't deposit a lot, and you also, I mean, I wasn't reapplying it. I was just using it once a day. So yeah, this might get decluttered because I just don't find that it helps my lipstick stay on longer. I don't find that it really adds anything to my routine. So I think I might just, I don't know, I might declutter it. We'll see. I'm not gonna, like, I don't like doing big declutters because I don't have anyone really in my life to give decluttered items to. I'd rather just use them up. But that might get decluttered, and I wouldn't give that to anyone anyway because it's got a lot of use on it and it was on my lips. So next is my lipstick, which we've made good progress on. This has had 8 uses over the last 2 months, and this is all I have left. I'm really hoping I can use this up in the next month. It might be 2 more months, which I think I said in my last update, but I think it might be 2 more months. This has been my update on Cookie from ColourPop. As you can see, not a lot left. I made great progress over the months. Really happy with it. I really enjoy this lipstick, and I'm excited to finish it, but I think when I pan lipstick, I feel like I'm only focusing on that lipstick, similar to the lip liner. So I think I might do something more rotational where I rotate, 10 uses on my lipsticks and just try to rotate that way and get some use on them, because that way I would rather have more lipsticks that have a lot of use on it than just finish one lipstick a year or two lipsticks a year. You know, I'd rather just not worry about the numbers and just rotate and get good use on my lipsticks rather than letting all of them just sit there and start to expire in my collection instead of actually using them. So I think that's gonna be my plan, but I do want to finish this lipstick. So that's just my little, I don't know, my thoughts going forward. And my last makeup item I used 30 times in the last 2 months, and that is my Say Glowy Super Gel. I can't measure this because it's in a bag in this bottle, but it is definitely, you know, getting thinner. It's going good. I have no idea how much is left. I continually use this a lot of the time. I use my makeup, not every time, but most of the time. And I like it. I wouldn't repurchase it, but it is nice, and that's all I have to say about that. Next up, I have my fragrance, which is Skylar Willow, and I think I just threw that out. I had like 1 use left on it, and I think with the move, I just didn't care, so I threw it away. So I don't have that, but we'll be replacing it with another fragrance. Next up, I had my Prism Body Butter from Witch Baby Soap, and I had 2 uses left until it was done, and as you can see, basically nothing left. There's like a little tiny bit left, but that's not even a use. So I'm gonna save this jar, clean it up, and I like to save these for, I don't know, a variety of different things. So keeping this, glad I tried it, didn't love the scent. Again, this was like a tennis ball and kiwi scent, which is a very strange description, but very accurate. Didn't love it on me. My boyfriend loved it on me, but I didn't like it. Then another exciting empty, my Ouidad Dry Oil. I did finish this. I felt like it did nothing for my hair, but it is finally finished. And then the skincare item I have been working on is my Coco Kind Ceramide Barrier Serum, and I used this 18 times and I made great progress. So I think this will be out in the next 2 months. I think I need a month and a half to really finish this. I haven't been using this lately. I had a kick where I was using this like twice a day. So I really just need to use it up. It's nice, it's hydrating, it's soothing on the skin, but I don't know that I would repurchase it. So that is the last item I have to update you on. So we are rolling in something for the powder, the fragrance, the body care item, and the hair care item. So let me gather those and I'll be right back to show you them. Okay, so the first thing I am rolling in is a new powder, and I decided to go with my oldest, which is my Tarte Shape Tape. This is just in the shade Translucent. I tried to like mark the back, but it's kind of stuck in there. So this is one of the ones with like a netting in it. So it's not really easy to measure, but my goal will be to finish this. Not sure if I'll be able to get this out by the end of the year, but I just want to be constantly working on one of my loose powders. So I have this one left, and then the next one to tackle will be this monster, the Kimchi Chic setting powder, which I really, really enjoy, but there's a lot in here, so that's going to take a while. So I'm excited to work on this. Won't be visually exciting for you guys, but I will be working on this. And then we've got the fragrance, and I have decided to roll in this sample I have from Jo Malone, Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I sprayed it on myself about like an hour ago to make sure I was okay with this scent, and it is. It's not my favorite scent, definitely, but it's not something that's triggering a headache for me, so I will be okay to roll this in. Let me, before I forget, measure it. So I'm starting there. Pretty much full. I just had the 1 use trying it out, and we'll see how long it takes me. Historically, these have not been easy for me to get out of my collection, so that's what I'm rolling in for fragrance. For body care, I'm rolling in another Witch Baby Soap. This is the 9 Lives Body Butter, which is scented in chai tea and pumpkin spice. Really, really like the scent. This is how much I have left. I mean, it's kind of not like an even line, but this expires in August. I don't know if I'll have this done by August, but it'll be fine like for another month or 2. So I'm excited to work on this. This was from their fall collection last year, and I really wanted to buy some stuff from their summer collection, but I have 2 still from their fall collection, and I believe 2 from their winter collection. So I need to get those out, and I probably won't be able to buy anything from their summer collection because I want to always, I love their fall scents, so I savor them. That's why it's like summertime and I'm like, hey, you probably should use those before they expire. So yeah, I'll be working on this. So historically, summertime has been hard for me to use body butters as well because my legs aren't as dry, but I am bringing it in. And then lastly, I am bringing in a hair care product. This is the Garnier Curl Shape Defining Spray Gel. I don't spray this into my hair. I spray it into my palm and then put it into my hair. And I guess I should say I like this. It's fine. It does the job, but it's not my favorite curl gel. And so I just want to get it out of my collection. I've kind of shaken it up, but that black line is where it had settled. So I have a little more than halfway of the bottle to go, so we'll see. I've never tracked how long it's taking me to get to here, so I'm interested to see like in a month how much progress I make, how much I used. So we will see. This will probably be in for maybe the rest of the year. I have really no idea. So that is everything I have for you today. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you like down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.